Have you ever noticed how some politicians are easy to imitate, but others? Not so much. Kamala Harris stands out as someone who's almost impossible to impersonate convincingly. Why? Because Kamala Harris herself feels like she's doing an impression of Kamala Harris. It's a strange, almost surreal dynamic. Her unique style, part rambling, part laughter, makes her a challenge for anyone to mimic. But we searched far and wide across the United States, and we found someone who nailed it. Meet Estee. She has captured not just the voice, but the essence of Kamala Harris. From the rambling speeches to the unforgettable cackle, Estee brings it all together. And when you hear it, you can't help but laugh. "I'm Vice President Kamala Harris," Estee begins with a smirk. "My pronouns are she and her. I'm a woman at the table wearing a blue suit." Then comes the infamous laugh, the one that's impossible to miss. She nails it so perfectly, it's like listening to Kamala herself. We asked her how people react when she pulls off the impression. "Sometimes they walk out of the room," she said, laughing. "But for the most part, it turns heads." Estee explained how she perfected her impression during the pandemic, starting on TikTok after someone pointed out her uncanny resemblance to Harris. She leaned into it, creating content that resonated with thousands. When asked about her favorite material, Estee grinned. "With all the speeches and quotes Harris gives, I'm never short on content. There's always something new to work with, especially when she talks about yellow school buses or Venn diagrams." Her talent is remarkable, but it also leaves you wondering, does Kamala Harris ever feel like she's doing an impression of herself? It's hard to say, but Estee's version reminds us of just how unique Harris's style is. And here's the thing. What makes this so fascinating isn't just the impression itself. It's how it holds up a mirror to the way we see public figures, especially those like Kamala Harris. Estee's impression captures not just the words, but the delivery, the pauses, the emphasis, and of course, that signature laugh. It's almost like a commentary on how carefully or carelessly these public personas are constructed. But let's not forget the real moment Estee shines, her ability to break down Harris's quirks into relatable humor. She dives into those viral sound bites like, "School buses are yellow because," think about it, they're yellow, and transforms them into something hilariously unforgettable. Estee doesn't just imitate, she highlights the nuances that make Harris so distinct. When we asked Estee to give us a sneak peek at what Harris might say during an upcoming State of the Union-style address, she didn't miss a beat. "Well, we'll focus on the passage of time, because time is important, and within that passage we will build a better passage, and of course there will be yellow school buses." Then, with impeccable timing, she bursts into that laugh again, capturing every detail so perfectly it feels like you're watching a surreal parody of reality. This isn't just about humor, though. Estee's story is also a reminder of how unexpected talents can emerge in the most ordinary situations. Who would have thought that downloading TikTok during a lockdown could lead to this? Her ability to bring something as unique and niche as a Kamala Harris impression to life shows just how creative people can be when given the right inspiration and the right audience. If this gave you a laugh, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button, share this video with someone who needs to smile, and subscribe to my channel for more content that takes a closer look at the world through a fresh lens. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who's the best political impressionist you've seen? And why do you think these impressions matter? Let's talk about it.